Most people don't fail because they are not talented. They don't fail because they lack intelligence or potential. They fail because they keep stopping. Imagine this. You and I are both flying from Los Angeles to Manhattan. We both have the same goal, the same destination, but I take off and fly straight through. No stops, no distractions, just steady movement forward. You, on the other hand, you take off, but then you land in every single state along the way. You stop, you rest, you restart. You burn fuel getting back up in the air, only to stop again. Even if you were flying at 500 miles per hour, I'd still reach the destination long before you. And chances are, you wouldn't even make it. You'd run out of fuel before you ever arrived. That's exactly how most people live their lives. They start something, they get excited, they feel motivated, but then they stop. They lose focus, they take breaks that last way too long, and eventually they find themselves right back where they started, wondering why they never made it. The truth is, it's far easier to take off once and maintain steady speed than to keep stopping and starting over. This applies to everything: your goals, your dreams, your wealth, your health, your success. Every time you quit, every time you take long breaks, you're making the journey 10 times harder. You're losing momentum, you're burning unnecessary energy just to start again. And worst of all, every time you stop, you give doubt and excuses a chance to creep in. If you keep doing this, you will never reach your full potential. Here's what most people don't realize. Success is not about speed, it's about consistency. You've probably seen this play out in your own life. Think about fitness. If you work out for 5 hours once a month, you won't see results. But if you work out just 30 minutes every single day, you will transform your body over time. Think about learning a skill. Someone who studies for 10 hours in one night and then starts a week won't learn much. But the person who studies just 20 minutes a day, they will become a master in the long run. The difference? Small daily actions that compound over time. But here's where most people go wrong. They rely on motivation. They wait until they feel inspired to take action. They tell themselves, I will start when I'm ready, or I will get back on track when I feel motivated again. But motivation is like a battery, it doesn't last. If you rely on motivation to push you forward, the moment it runs out, you will stop. And that's why most people never make it. They are stuck in a cycle of starting and stopping, burning all their energy on takeoff but never actually getting anywhere. Now ask yourself, how many times have you done this? How many times have you started something with excitement only to stop when life got in the way? How many times have you told yourself you get back to it but never did? Maybe it was a goal you set, a business idea you wanted to build, a skill you wanted to learn. Maybe it was even just a small habit, waking up early, eating healthier, reading more, or even so. And every time you stopped, you lost momentum. You had to start from scratch again. You felt the frustration of being back at zero. That's the trap. And if you don't break it, you will spend your entire life restarting instead of progressing. So how do you fix this? How do you make sure you're not the person who keeps stopping and starting over? You stop relying on motivation. Instead, you build discipline. You build systems. You make things so small and so simple that quitting is not even an option. If you want to get in shape, don't try to work out for 2 hours. Start with 10 minutes. Make it so easy that there's no excuse to skip it. If you want to write a book, don't wait for inspiration. Write just one paragraph every day, because even one paragraph a day turns into a full book over time. If you want to improve your life, don't overwhelm yourself with big changes. Start with tiny, consistent actions that will compound into something powerful, because consistency always beats intensity. Listen, your future is not shaped by what you do once in a while. It's shaped by what you do every single day. The difference between the person who succeeds and the person who fails is not talent, it's not intelligence, it's not luck, it's consistency. The person who never stops moving forward, even when it's slow, will always get further than the one who sprints and then quits. So from this moment on, don't be the person who keeps stopping. Don't waste time restarting over and over. Be the person who stays in motion, who keeps going even when it's hard, who understands that success is not about big leaps, it's about steady steps in the right direction. Because if you just stay consistent, if you keep showing up, if you refuse to quit, you will get there. And when you do, you will realize it wasn't about talent, it wasn't about motivation, it wasn't even about luck. It was about one simple thing: you never stop.